Can I have you up here, please? I'd also like to acknowledge U.S. Senate, U.S. State Representative Jason Crow. Come on, Jason, stand up. He's been a solid supporter of us. He comes every year. That is very, very special. I want to take this moment, if I may, to read a proclamation for you and the ALG organization. It says, the state of Colorado, whereas during African Immigrant Month, we celebrate our collective accomplishments, annually highlight our community champions, and underscore the importance of ongoing civic engagement. And whereas during African Immigrant Month, we showcase the positive contributions of African people in the state of Colorado. And whereas we seek to honor the African community's positive impact across Colorado and celebrate the diversity that they contribute across our state and within our local communities. And whereas during the month of August, we recognize the value African immigrants This is real. Add to Colorado's cultural, economic strength. Therefore, I, Jared Polis, Governor of the state of Colorado, do hereby proclaim the month of August 2023 African Immigrant Month. You earned it. You earned it. You're my brother.
All right. Thank you so much, Congressman, for being here. Appreciate it. And it's going to be a very hard next 5 months, next 5 minutes. As I stand here, I can't help it to think about my father and my mother. I remember my father being such a strong man, but later in his life, he couldn't put together 2 sentences without crying. And I asked Mom, why all of a sudden Dad is so emotional? Her answer to me was, with age. When you get to a certain age in your life, you will cry for things that means a lot. So I need tissue, whoever had tissue that can hand it over to me here. So, but Brother Darrell, thank you, and Congressman Crow, thank you for being here. And I would appreciate if you give me the honor to stay here while I just go through a couple of things I would like to share with this beautiful crowd. Now, as you heard, this year's theme is breaking barriers and building bridges among all people. And usually when I get here on the stage, is to talk about the African Leadership Group, the work we do, the journey, my history. But today, I want to use this moment to talk about what this beautiful community can do when they come together. I want to use this opportunity to talk about how each and every one of you in this stand has impacted me in my life. There's a reason that we just performed this beautiful poem. And there's a reason that we have all this beautiful. And I need your help for the next 5 minutes to do this with me, and let's do this together. And as I mentioned, whatever group you might affiliated with, I just need you to stand up, right? So the journey of community service, we all know it. It's very difficult. It's very hard. The reality is there is no way I would be able to do this work without my family, starting with my beautiful wife sitting here. And my beautiful children, the 3 girls, wherever they are, they're probably busy working somewhere. Daddy loves you. You mean everything to Daddy. So, but I would like every single person that identify as an African immigrant to just please stand up for a minute. If you are sitting and you identify as somebody from Africa, please stand up. Thank you. Now, we call Africa Mother Africa. We call it the cradle of humanity. And when we go through this poem, you heard it. My daughter was performing, and she said, "We are Africa." And the reason that I ask you to stand up is to showcase my gratitude to every single one of you. Because when I started this organization, I did not call it Senegalese Leadership Group. I called it African Leadership Group. Because I wanted to showcase, when we come together, what we can do as one people. And that's what you did. I was able to do this with your help. I'm so grateful to you. It doesn't matter if you're from South, North, West, East. Today is your day. And you should be very proud of you. So thank you so much. Can I get water? So now, thank you. You can be seated. Thank you. Now, I want to ask my African American people to stand up. Please, please, if you identify yourself as somebody from the black community, be on your feet. I just want you to know everything we are here in this nation is because of you. We are standing in the shoulders of everything that you have sacrificed. The blood, the fight, your life. And as African immigrants, if we are here to enjoy freedom, if we are here to enjoy integration, if we are here to enjoy success, it's because of you. It's because of your work. And you've seen it, you've heard it. You've heard Brother Darrell reading the proclamation as an African American, seeing himself as an African, crying with us on this specific day. The Collier family embraced me since day one. Laurie, wherever you are, we can never thank you enough and your family. We are so grateful. My brother Jason, wherever you are sitting, we met at the State Capitol. And since that day, you never left me, brother. So you should be very proud of you and this organization where we are, thanks to you and your support. And I see you. My brother Dr. Malcolm, brother Omar, Regina, Dr. Mordecai, every single one of you, Mama Cleo, every single one of you. So we are here to enjoy this freedom and this greatness. Thank you to everything you've done and continue to do. Let's stay together because we are one people, one continent, and one nation. So thank you. Thank you. You can be seated. Thank you. You know, this next one going to be tough. Everybody that identify themselves as Jewish, please stand up. Please. Just please, because this is a very, very special moment for me. Very special. Now, for this family of mine, there's so much I can say. Mr. Kovalis, I need you to stand up, please. You know, there are people that pick you from the street when you are nothing and nobody, and transform you and turn you into gold, and everybody want to stand next to you. That's what you have done. Thank you. I love you. This is a father to me. This man followed me and his family all the way to Senegal. Now he's more Senegalese than me. He spent times in Senegal and I'm here in Colorado. That's how much he cared, that's how much he is genuine. So Suzanne, wherever you are, when I talk to you about this dream of doing this Breaking Barrier poem, and one thing that I've retained, if I'm not for myself, who is for me? But if I'm only for myself, then who I am. And that's what Jewish people, that's what you showcase. You are not only for yourself, and you are for humanity. And thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. To be seated. Where's my Latino people? Let's hear it. 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 Now, we spend a lot of time with the Latino community and we've been learning. And come to find out when we were spending time working on this poem, our struggle being the same. Our journey is totally the same. Family-oriented and caring for people, always working hard to serve our family. Just know that people might try to put borders between us, but we see each other, and we love each other. And we contribute to the building of this great nation. As you know, this country is where it is today because the sweat of the Latino people. And we see it, and we are so grateful. We thank you, B, Laura, Jesus, and I can go on and go on. They are all part of the African Leadership Group, and we love you for your care and your love. Thank you so much. Where's Miss Becky? Please, and everybody that identify as Asian people, please stand up. Please. Miss Becky, you and the Asian community, and I know the Senegalese delegation got to spend a lot of time with you. Your love and your care and your appreciation. I know you love me like your own son because you don't even wait for me to call. You always call and say, Papa, how can I help? So one thing that I always return, we are small in stature, but we have a heart of a giant. And we see that and we appreciate that. So thank you so much for being here, and we love you. Now, my European American, and please stand up, please, please. And I think about, as I say this, I think about Brian, I think about Flip, I think about Claire, I think about all these people that impacted me and just transformed my life. And Brian, I'm going to have to start with you. I know we fight always and argue, you are my mentor, no, you are the mentee, I'm the mentee. I'm putting you on the spot in front of everybody. Officially, I learned from you, and you are my mentor. And when I met Brian, as he mentioned, when he came to the first Afrik Impact, we were in a very small setting. He made it an obligation to get us to this beautiful venue. And today, if we are here as an organization celebrating 17 years of existence, and out of those 17 years, we ran it for 13 years without funding. And I said that 13 years without funding, we run this organization. So thanks to the support of Colorado Succeed, thanks to the support of the Arvada Center, thanks to the support of every single one of you that's embracing us as one of you. So we love you, and we are very grateful for you for welcoming us and making us feel at home. We see you. Paul, wherever you're sitting, where's Paul Snyder? I got to put you on the spot. Paul, could you raise your hand? Paul, Paul, don't hide. Paul, and I know I'm going to be in trouble. Yep, he's right there in the back. Please give this man a round of applause. Paul invite the entire African community to his office to learn the U.S. Constitution. So that's how much you transform our life. And I want to thank you and appreciate you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, the reason that I wanted to end it with the Native American, please, if you identify as a Native American, please, if you could stand up. Now, and I know, starting with our community, we don't know much about the Native American history. We don't know much about the history. Today we are standing on the land that started with you, that you built from day one. So it's time for every single one of us to showcase gratitude and appreciation to this community. Even furthermore, when I talked to Brendan about this Breaking Barrier Poem vision, he said, Papa, sign us up. And I was surprised because that's not what I was expecting. So for you to feel yourself part of this community, to do that, so we are extremely grateful for everything that you've done. And I just want to showcase the fact that this is just the beginning of a collaboration. So we look forward to be there with you, and we want to have you here with us. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Now, so we know, and Daryl mentioned it, for some odd reason, we've been divided as a nation, for some odd reason. And as community, we have a tendency to sit on the sideline and watch things happen. I want to tell you today that we have a power. Look at this beautiful room, bringing people together, no matter what they look like, no matter what their background, and everything we felt here is love and appreciation. So now the question you got to ask yourself, it is, what could be my role and my responsibility when I leave this venue tonight? Am I going back to the same thing that I've been doing, meaning talking to the same people that look like me, hanging out to the same people, or am I going to make it an obligation to reach out to somebody that I've never met before and learn from them and learn about them? And I think that's something we can do. So there's something that do not require money. There's something that did not require success. But when we talk about love, when we talk about care, every single one of us is in the position to do that. And what I want us to do tonight, before we leave here, make it a point to go to somebody that you haven't met before. Tell them how much you love them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Take their phone number, make it a point to be friend and be there to support each other. And we can do that. Now, I know, so Congressman Crow, I wanted you to stand here and witness this. Because I want you to take this to Washington, to let them know there's a community in Colorado that will never let you or give you the opportunity to divide them. Because they will stand tall together, they'll be together for the betterness of this nation. So that's the message that I want you to take to DC, for them to know. Either with them or without them, we are together. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.